Today I will be interviewing Rafael Pelegrin, who is my dad. You will learn about his American dream and everything that he had to go through to achieve it. And he will be talking about his early life and about his family and the obstacles that he had to encounter before fulfilling his American dream. So, what was your childhood like?
I grew up in a poor home with my mother, two brothers, and three sisters. I used to study a lot, play baseball, and swim by the ocean. I had a lot of fun with my friend. In my spare time, I always reading the classic book.
It's very interesting. When you were little, what did you want to do with your life?
Since I was very young, I always told my family that someday I will become a doctor, and that's what I did.
So, what was your relationship with your parents like?
I lived with my mother, and I had a great relationship with her until the day that she died. But I hardly spent time with my father. He wasn't around very much.
I'm sorry to hear that. Where did you go to school?
I graduated in high school in my hometown, Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic. After graduation, I moved to the capital, Santo Domingo, and I studied medicine in the University Autonomous Santo Domingo, and I graduated in 1977.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
I always want to become a doctor to help people. I had the opportunity to become a professional baseball player, but I decided that my education was more important.
So, what type of background did you have?
I studied medicine and became a doctor in 1977. Right after graduation, I was a full-time professor for 2 years at the University Católica Madre Maestra and the medical school in Santiago, Dominican Republic.
So, what type of lifestyle do you live?
I love to read. I like to watch sport such as baseball, basketball, golf, and also do regular exercise at the gym in order to be healthy. I go out to eat with my family and enjoy going vacation with them, and I love movies.
Where would you like to travel?
I have traveled a lot to a lot of places in the past, but I still would like to visit China, India, Russia, Peru, and Brazil.
How are your goals in life influenced by your version of the American dream?
Because by coming to the United States, I was going to have the best medical education available and the better future for my family.
Does your view of the American dream differ from what your parents' view of the American dream was?
It's not different, because what my mother did was to come to the United States to work hard in order to give me and the rest of my family the help that I need to be able to study and to have a better life.
Do you have a personal experience in fulfilling this version of the American dream?
To me, it was hard to fulfill my dream because the language barrier. Also, I had no money, and I had to pass 3 medical exams to get any medical residency in the United States.
Okay. Has your view of the American dream changed over time?
When I started working, my dream was to own a house, a car, be able to travel around the world, and be able to live a good life. Over the time, my dream changed when my son arrived. All I can think now is about to be able to provide the food, the better education, and all they can have to be successful in life.
Has your version of the American dream changed as you've grown up?
My version of the American dream hasn't changed because I set out my goal to be a doctor and able to work in the state, and I did everything I planned.
Have you succeeded in, or are you in process of following what you feel is your version of the American dream?
I already succeed and fulfill my dream by becoming a doctor and be able to work in the best place in the world to practice the best medicine possible to help the needy.
Does what society believes the American dream has influenced your opinion on it?
Most people think that the dream is to become rich and powerful, and I say before, I just want enough money to provide the best life to my family and to be able to provide the best education to my son.
Do you believe that you've accomplished your version of the American dream?
I believe I have, because I accomplished my dream after working so many years. I did what I planned to do when I was young. Now I am happily retired. The only other thing I needed to accomplish in the near future is for my son to become a professional and help him to be successful in the future.
What matters most to you?
What matters most to me is to be able to provide to my family the best life possible, to give my son the best education and be there for them when they need me for guidance and support.
In life, do you feel that quitting is acceptable?
I don't think quitting is acceptable, because you have to do the best you can, no matter how difficult your problems are. There is a way to solve your problem. All you have to do is keep trying and trying.
Are certain people in society at a disadvantage with their status to achieve the dream?
Certain people, especially minority, are in disadvantage when they are applying for a job or to get into a good college, even when they have the same or better qualification than others, only because of the color of the skin, race, or the religion.
What do you want to achieve, and where do you want to end up?
In my particular case, I already achieved my dream as a medical doctor. Now I need to do is help my son fulfill his own dreams.
Well, after interviewing my father, I came to the conclusion that I have been right about my respect for him for all he has become and accomplished. He has been my role model, and I hope I could be like him and be able to fulfill my dreams the same way that he did.